We're on an Aussie adventure.
Yeah, this is pretty steep.
How you going, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be holding on to the turny bit.
Trying to turn this old Hilux ute into a pucker off-roader.
And with over 300,000 kilometres on the clock, it's seen a lot of action. So the rear tub is being repaired and painted, leaving me to fit the snorkel. Right, there we go. That is it. This is now securely fixed in place, and I absolutely love the way it's turned out. It's a brave move, cutting holes in bodywork, but actually it's ended up looking really nice and should turn this into a proper extreme off-roader.
It's looking good, but no off-roading aficionado is going to cough up their cash for a ute that's rolling on the wrong rubber.
Right, here we go.
And whilst I've got the tyres off, I've got a chance to give these sad-looking wheels a makeover. They're in worse nick than a wombat's whiskers after a dust storm.
Come on in. You get one side, I'll get the other. That's a heavy wheel, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking we could change the wheels, but then, if you think about it, it's going to go off-road.
Yeah.
There's rocks,
it's
boulders, it's going to get bashed.
It's going to get bashed.
Yeah, so if I do it with just a easy aerosol, if it does get chipped, somebody could just aerosol over it again.
Exactly.
A new set of wheels would set us back over $500 dues.
Now's the tough job of getting this big tyre off of this rim.
Yes.
But a micro rattle can makeover, plus a lending hand from Sally, means we'll save a fortune and max out our profit come sale time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You are so fast. Nice. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Perfect.
Right, let's give it a wash.
Whilst Mike and Sally get our wheels ready for the rough stuff,
Wherever I go, I'm getting wet.
I've ordered us some heavy-duty gear that's a must for any serious off-roader. The car is really coming on, starting to feel like it can take on much better terrain than it used to, but I'm not quite finished. I've bought this kit here for around 600 Australian dollars, about £300, and it incorporates a brush bar kit and a new set of uprated side steps to run down the side of the vehicle. I've also got a brand new set of spotlights to stick on the front as well, just to give it that extra off-road look, but also, of course, if someone wants to take it out at night, they absolutely can. Okay, this is our brush bar. This is what's going to protect the wings and the lights as we bounce through trees and rocks. But that is way too long. I mean, it's all more or less in the right position, going around the wheel arch. It's got clearance for the door to open. The way it fits is using these brackets. They clamp on there, and then this tube will sit in between those two, and it gets clamped together. At the moment, it's very clearly sitting way too high, and that may well mean taking a section out of there. Why are things never straightforward?
At least me and my Aussie Elvis substitute are having some better luck.
Nice little setup you got for me, Sally. Very good. You key that one. I could do this one.
If you're painting your rims, it's best to put in the elbow grease. It'll make a world of difference when it comes to laying down the paint and guarantees you a ripper finish.
When you're going to prepare the surface of a wheel, whether it's an alloy or a steel wheel in this case, you don't need anything fancy. You just need a Scotch pad or some light sandpaper just to knock back any high spots, any little imperfections on the wheel, and also give the surface something for the paint to key on. And we're going to use a very simple, just a satin black paint on these. You don't need an undercoat, you don't need anything fancy. Once it lays on, it's on. If it gets chipped or marked, it's easy to just give it a little squirt and a little touch up anytime you need to. So what do you think then, Sally? Do you think this is a good idea? Painting rather than powder coating?
Definitely. It's easy to fix after a chip, and black always looks nice.
Yeah, see, I think you are a girl after my own heart. Right then, gloves and mask. Of course, you want to hear what I've got to say, but... so I'll try and do this quickly. How are you getting on?
Pretty good.
That looks amazing, doesn't it? Eh?
Incredible.
Oh, it's so cheap as well. It comes at $60 for the cans of paint and the little bits of PPE that's laying around. That's about 30 quid, and it's an instant transformation. Job well done, I'd say. Just got to do the other two, Sal.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And while my new favourite mechanic cracks on with the wheels, I'm going to buy us some proper off-road rubber.
Are you Matt?
Yeah, mate.
Matt, I'm Mike, how are you? I need a set of off-road tyres. I hope you're the man to help me out.
Yep. You might come over here and have a look and just see what we got. So that, as you can see, it's a more aggressive tyre. That's like a 60 on-road, 40 off. Good for stone, good for dirt, but are you going into any mud?
Yes.
That'll be no good because that's going to block all the tread pattern up.
Right, so the mud
And
will
slip.
fill this tread
It'll
pattern
fill it up.
and it'll turn into a
Won't
slick.
clean out, that's right. So if you
OK.
come down this way and I'll show you the tyre for you.
This is looking more
Yep.
what I was kind of thinking.
Yep.
So it's got a big open block pattern.
Yep, big open block tracks so you can clean the mud out. It's got the grippers on the side there as well. Gives you extra grip when you're
Yep.
off-road.
It's a big old tyre, isn't it?
It is.
Hey,
It's
that's
nice
a
and
big
heavy.
old tyre.
Yep.
That's going to make a huge difference to our
Yep.
vehicle.
All right, we'll go and price it up for you.
All right, let's go and do some paperwork. Go and exercise my card.
Back at the workshop, I'm taking my frustrations out on our brush bar, which should now be the correct length. I've changed the disc to a sanding pad because now what I need to do is clean up the surface where I've cut. So we've got two flat surfaces mating against each other. I'm going to remove the paint around the edge to get a nice clean weld, any loose material, and also put a tiny little V or chamfer in each edge to allow the weld to fully penetrate the joint and get a nice strong bond. Right, that's looking good. Just got to do the same with the other piece and we're good to weld them back together. Right, here we go. This should now all be cut and shaped to the right size. So now the original bracketry system now works and clamps it in place. I can see my original mark, so I know I'm in exactly the right spot. The next step is to drill some holes through here where I can then nut and bolt it in position and then go back to that end and fully weld it up. Right, the finishing touch at this end is just to address this, where I've got a flat washer sitting up against the curved bracket and it just doesn't quite look right. So, very easy tip is to take a hammer and just knock it over so it follows the same radius. There we go, that's lovely. Well, that turned into a way bigger job than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it wasn't quite the bolt-on kit straight out the box, was it? But it is nearly there, and it's starting to really look the part and become much more capable as an off-road vehicle. I just need to fit the icing on the cake and hope Mike hasn't traded me in for a younger model.
Don't worry, mate. There's only one Kylie to my Jason.
I tell you, every time I come in, I get a little bit happier because it's starting to look the part, isn't it? I love it.
What do you reckon to these?
Well, they are going to light up the next town, aren't they? That looks like we could land aeroplanes, Elvis. I see you've got brush bars on it, which is nice. Oh, you fitted the snorkel.
Yeah, looks good, doesn't it?
Very good. And wheel arch extensions?
Yes, which should really help with the look of these.
Hey, I've been hard at work. Not only have I painted the old wheels.
That's the original wheel.
Yeah, me and Sam Sally did it, and this is a much more gnarly tyre.
Mate, that's amazing. I mean, the whole thing's really coming together, and it's starting to look like a proper extreme 4x4. I suppose we just got to hope it performs like one.
One week ago, we set out to transform this old workhorse of a Toyota Hilux
Oh, God, it's heavy.
Are you all right to get around those?
into an off-road stallion.
A little bit further forward. Yeah, it's not been easy, really. That's pretty close. But now the finish line's in sight. Right, let's get it bolted up.
Yep. I reckon around there, that should be good enough. Yep.
How you getting on? You all done?
Hold on, one. There you go, done.
Right, I'm just going to bring it down and we'll get that roll bar on.
Nice. This has come a long way. It's looking so remarkably different.
I mean, that just totally changes the appearance, doesn't it? This looks the business.
We bought our Hilux for $11,000.
And a fair few repairs later, adding in some essential off-roading kit.
And we've turned this tired old ute into the ultimate off-roader, which owes us just shy of $16,000, around £8,000. But have we done enough to conquer some of the region's most unforgiving terrain, snare a serious off-road fan, and turn a profit? To find out, we've come to the Marangaroo National Park, home to over 1,600 hectares of the most axle-bending terrain around.
Mike's got his best Steve Irwin clobber on, so let's put this thing to the test. Oh, look at the scenery.
The scenery is stunning, isn't it? Blooming amazing. Look out for kangaroos. You might see wild... Here's kangaroos, look, right there.
Goodness
Look
me.
at that, kangaroos, right here.
Right there.
This is absolutely blooming brilliant. Look at this, we're in the bush as well. You know, the proper Australian bush. Watch this. Look at us, look. No problem whatsoever.
It's easy, isn't it?
Brilliant. I just swore I was so excited. You put a little bleep on that. The mission for us is somehow to get down the bottom of this valley, through a river, and back out again in one piece.
But this adventure isn't just testing for the Hilux. After an hour of being jostled about in the seat, it's not just the car that's feeling the strain.
I might go and have a little squirt.
Bush wee. Wish me luck.
Stamp on the ground as you go.
If I don't make it back, this has been great. I've loved it.
Just stamp on the ground, seriously.
Tell my family I love them.
Stamp as you go. Make a big noise.
This feels like a good moment to remind everyone that 21 of the 25 most toxic snakes in the world live here in Australia.
The trouble is, right, every single stick on the ground looks like a snake. You're just terrified to go anywhere, aren't you?
If it wiggles, if it's a stick that wiggles, run. Sorry, let me rephrase that. If it's a stick that wiggles, run!
Now I'm back in the safety of our Hilux. It's time to put our upgrades to the test.
Right, here we go. I've got a funny feeling we're dropping down into the valley. I couldn't say the valley of death.
Let's not call it that, eh?
No, let's not. Oh, it rattles your bones, doesn't it? Hey.
I mean, I'm hanging on to this handle for dear life.
And it's only going to get worse. We're about to face our first off-road obstacle, a 60-metre indirect river crossing.
Are you ready?
Here we go.
Here we go, toes in.
Here we go. Oh, so we're actually driving along the river.
We've got to drive along the river to get out of it the other side. This is a bit more of a challenge. Look at this is great. I love it.
Yeah,
Look how deep it is now.
That is high.
All the bits that we've attached to the car, the snorkel, the tyres, everything is now grabbing and working as it should do.
I'll tell you what, this feels so wrong. This is why they invented boats.
So far, so good. But to achieve ultimate off-road status, our Hilux must conquer one final rite of passage. We're going to attempt to summit one of the highest peaks in the park.
Was that good to go for us, John?
Over 1,000 metres above sea level, between us and the top is a perilously steep, loose, gravelly track.
Yeah, off you go. Off you go. Good luck.
Yep, we're on our way.
But before we can head up, we need to negotiate a bum-clenching 40-degree downslope.
All right. You're not nervous?
Right, here we go. I'm slightly nervous because I can't see anything out past the front of the bonnet right now. Oh, here we go. Now I can.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's steep. But this is just the beginning of it.
Oh, my goodness.
Somehow we've got to get up there.
You've got to be very careful and intentional about which lines you choose, haven't you? Because you're looking for grip. You've got to search the grip out. The car's going to do a lot of the work, but we've got to make some very good decisions here about exactly where we put it.
OK, any suggestions gratefully welcome. I think I'm all right on this line.
Yeah, you're good. I mean, too far near the edge, it's very, very loose. That's where all the small stones are.
Yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go.
I'm going to hold
OK, hold on to something. Oh, come on, 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 come on,
Goodness me.
come on, girl, come on. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, well, I should stay to the right here,
Yeah, I
shouldn't I?
think so.
Oh, no, we've lost it.
That's all right. A little bit of traction loss. Let's just think about it. It's either extreme right or extreme left. Come on, you can do it. Oh, he's jumping around.
Trust me, I'm just failing slightly.
That's all right. We're not done yet. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. Yes, yes, come on. Oh. Look at that. Yes! Oh, what a beast. I cannot believe we got up that, man.
Can I just have a moment? Just a moment. Seriously, I am...
It feels like we should be sticking a flag in the top. It's like climbing a mountain.
What have we built? We built something so capable. It's blooming amazing. We have literally conquered everything that we can throw at this Toyota Hilux. I'm so pleased with the vehicle we turned out.
Oh, mate, what a car, what a day. It's done 300,000 kilometres, but I bet you none of them have been as challenging as the last couple. We've built a vehicle that's more than proved its capability off-road.
Right, oh, I think they're here, Elvis. Get me a dealing cap out, please.
But will our potential buyers agree? Or will the 300,000 kilometres on the clock ruin our chance of an off-the-scale deal?
G'day.
G'day.
Hey, did you not get the memo?
No, sorry, I didn't.
Sorry.
Some people have to work,
Mate,
you know.
I didn't even get the memo. Where's this come from?
I was straight in the dressing up box when I knew we were doing this today. Well, ta-da!
Awesome.
Amazing.
Hey,
She looks
1999 Toyota Hilux. Been through the wheeler dealer workshop. Elvis has done his magic on it again.
Yeah, it's had all sorts done to it.
Have a look inside.
Yeah,
Look at
thank
this. You'd never know it had done the mileage it had done.
It's
Oh,
lovely,
wow.
isn't
Wow.
Yeah.
Looks like new.
Amazing.
What is it that you want to do with it, Thomas?
It's actually for our son. He's turning 21 tomorrow, believe it or not.
Yeah.
He's been looking for a ute for many years now, and yeah, today is the day.
So, as you know, I advertised it out there on social media.
Yep.
I put it up for, I think, what was a fair price. So if you've got 18,000 Australian dollars, it's yours.
Yeah. Can you do 17?
Do you know what? Can you do 19? After what this has been through, I reckon I'll get 19.
How about we meet in the middle?
18,000.
18 sounds like a good price.
Sounds like a really good price. You got yourself a deal.
Thank
well
you.
done.